Until the other day when you told me about the reading thing, me being a poet, writing you long things, never really crossed my mind, but maybe I should say them. And, well, you haven't answered your phone all night, and so I'm going to say them, and I'll just send you the video. And, no, I don't call to, find you that way. I care means I care, and I don't turn that off. And so, I hope I don't drive you away, checking on you, or things like that. That's not my intention. And, I don't know, we had a lot of good conversations the other night. I feel like I learned more about you, and I appreciate that. I feel like I was able to tell you stuff about me, and I appreciate you listening to that. I do very much like the connection that I hope that we are building, no matter what that goes towards. I don't make assumptions. I only fell asleep the other night because you literally rolled over and put your arm around me and made me lay down next to you. And you weren't unhappy. You looked very happy. You look safe and at peace. And it's not easy to wake you from that. And I'm sorry that I didn't. And all I can do is apologize for mistakes made. What I was doing until that moment was writing, and writing in a notebook. And then when I didn't get finished in the notebook, I was typing in my phone. Until that moment, which I'm not going to lie is a really good feeling for me. I'm not going to complain about that. It is nice to look down and see your face, and I do treasure all of that time. So maybe it's easier to understand it if I just read you what I was writing. I am quite a good writer, but I have to be inspired, and so let's see what I was doing, what I was going to give you the next morning, and just take home this nice little book for your work, and so you keep track of things. But Ashlee, these words coming out, made with fire and of propane, red as lava, that color that drives me insane. The things you have said to me all day will be in my head. Every single word spoken to me laying in my bed. Fuck these other dudes, these betas, and fucking losers. Talking real fast, hide the fact that they're just users. My words are carefully chosen, constructing a pedestal for me. That's where your perfection is truly meant to be. I am amazed by you, and you can see it on my face. Nervous as fuck around you? That is honestly the case. The best present I've gotten in a decade was just listening to you all night long. So thank you for your presence. In return, I offer this song. You are beauty, inside and out, a fucking treasure. Stand any woman next to you, and they don't even measure. And it isn't appreciated like that. Why, girl, do you let that stand? Let somebody else up to bat. Let somebody else hold your pretty hand. I'd be the richest man anyone near. And that's the truth. You deserve roses, not fear. Thank you for just one night with a beautiful and radiant soul. The last decade's been hard, and my face wears that toll. Ultraviolet rays, more like a supernova in the air, changing my perception as I try not to stare. Damn, girl, you make me weak. Your arm around me, connected to everything that I seek. When I look at you, I melt. Can you see my face? Tell me it's not true. Tell me that's not the case. These nobody dudes talk. I'm composing you a symphony. Their words are recycled. Mine are only to you from me. Unique and contemplated, created from the nether, for an absolute fortune. Someone few, very few, compare. I've liked you for 2 decades. Since 1999, you've crossed my mind. It's never gone far from it, before again my brain will find. And don't ask me why. I can't explain the unexplainable. It's just always been like that. Like you're my favorite fable. Could be your hair, the soccer legs, your skin. I can't nail down its genesis, where that thought did begin. It just did. One summer, way back in the day. That walk we took to the park is fucking memorized in every way. It's never faded. It's always been in the background for years. And here you are. And it breaks my heart that you're in tears. It rocks me to my core. Inside, it twists every last nerve that you never found. The person that you deserve. And now that you're here, it's hard to not want you to stay. I fumble my words, unable to find the right things to say. These eggshells breaking, cracking under my feet. Careful as fuck, afraid of this defeat. So I'm sorry, girl. I know shit has been rough. I know it's not 'cause you're weak. It's not because you're not tough. I adore that strength. It's as beautiful as your eyes. Hard yet soft, wearing your disguise. Back then, you were the highlight of the day. Some days I only came to school, I think, so I could be shy and not this say that you make these other bitches look like they're fucking ugly as hell. If you're in my view, out of sight they all fell. Magic. If I could have designed a female, she'd be you. And that's not a made-up tale. And that's what it is. And I may try too much for you. Forgive me for that. Seems it is what I need to do. And if you go out of sight, for whatever reason that may be, I hope you know I'll keep intact every fucking second you spent with me. Every snap and every message. Every stressed out moment too. I will take it all with humble appreciation of you. I get the sense that's one-sided. Yeah, that makes me sad. Can you blame me though? For thinking you so fucking rad? Sadness or smiles, I'll take it. Whatever I can get is a break. From hiding away, of being afraid of another fake, to use me. Take my house, my car, take my goddamn kid, away so very far, of pain that left me damaged and here. And now like this you see me. That's the definition of my fear. Because this is not what I can be. I just have no reason to succeed or get out of this place. It's never been that season. It's just me. Nothing to motivate anything. And so I stand still. I didn't think time would bring you or anyone else my way. It's hard to do for me. What do you want me to say? I wish I had started a year ago or further back. I was successful as fuck once. My work ethic does not lack. I just can't do shit for me. There's a big ass hole inside my chest. A dark void overshadowing all the rest. Worthless to everyone. So I try to get a thing. There's no value to me. Not my words, not what I sing. If I had a reason, like the world's prettiest smile, I'd go harder than anyone. It's not shit for me to run a mile. For you, girl, I'd work myself to the bone. I'll do whatever you needed me to. I'll sell all this shit that I own. Buy you that house with wheels to travel the land. See all the things you want to. The mountains to the sand. If I fell, I'd get right the fuck up again. I'd pine for no one else. Why seek any nines when you have the 10? The only violence you'd see would be to defend your name. The only raised voice would be exactly for the same. Eventually, my content would be a money-making machine, racking up views, building up revenue while unseen. My poetry will be put into a book. I'm almost done with it now. I'll hurry and finish, and I already know how. With a love poem, a declaration that I am saved from the bad people, more damage from the depraved, effort wasted, time that's meaningless, not anyone's consideration. A hard fact to you, I now confess. But I've opened the door, let you inside with me, overcome the worries because of what I see. You. The curves of your cheeks, the scent of your skin that stayed with me for weeks. I hope it never rubs off. I want to wear it forever. I do want this connection, and I'm praying it doesn't sever. If you wonder why, the reason for these letters, to explain it as much as possible, finding each of these words or once better, it's so I'm heard clear, without fog or uncertainty. So maybe you can accept just these honest thoughts from me. You have no reason to trust. No man should ever lower your guard. And I never would. Believe me, I know that's very hard. And I'm okay with that. A challenge is deserved. You're a prize to be won, and anything less is absurd. I spent last night looking down at you, running my fingers in your hair, something I only dreamed I'd ever do. It's surreal. Am I asleep? Am I awake? Hard to determine that. I don't know if this is really fake. What I am sure of, a thing that's been now since then, you have danced in my head often, again and again. And now my arms around you, your sleeping noises in my ear, as if manifested from my dreams to right here. That's a miracle. Something rare as it may get. Very few can say it's ever happened to them, and that's a very solid bet. So I may read into that more than others, or even you. Nothing else seems right, so it's just what I must do. And so I will. I will burn up this page, set these words on fire, burning with my heart's rage. Because tomorrow you may go, it'll just return to that dream at night, and I can't waste the opportunity while you're still in sight. So I hope you stay more, and go away less or not at all. I'd be lying if I said that is not the correct call. For me it is. And even if I fail in it, I'll know when I die I gave you the attempt that's befit. You make me happy. A simple, true reality. And I want you to know that that's what you make me. You're eternally thanked. You're forever revered by my heart, whether you're close or far, near to me or apart. Whether I ever see what I am looking at all night, your face, making this dark room so bright. That's the truth. That is all honest thought. Laying next to you, this dream randomly brought into my life, whatever that may be, it wasn't very much. Now it's just too much to see. You look so happy, so relaxed, and at peace. I'm hoping I can keep it that way. I hope for you it just doesn't cease. And if it does, I'm glad I gave you a little time to know your worth. Hours composing this rhyme, and far more than I think even you see. But it's clear as anything is to this guy that's me. And if I never get to be with you, know that I'm rich tonight, wealthy beyond measure to have you in my sight. The feeling I get when you put your arm over me is the best feeling in my entire memory. I will do anything you ever may ask me to. I will walk over fire and brimstone if you tell me that's what to do. I believe your best days are still ahead, because my best day was tonight in my bed. It's 4:55 a.m. and the sun is still an hour away, yet I feel the warmth before the start of the day. And I'm not used to this. I'm not used to anything but pain. Thank you so much for sending the clouds away and stopping the fucking rain. Whatever you want of me, anything you may need to, is always yours wholeheartedly. From Josh to you. If you take the chance to let me be more to Ashlee, I will not fail you. That is a promise from me. But I won't beg. Surely you can tell so, that I am crazy about you. I hope this you definitely know. And I may not be Butch, but that's not all I can be. I'd love to show you that and make it clear so you can see. Just tell me how, and it will be done. Without question, so I can stay in the sun. Butterflies in my stomach as I lay down now and close my eyes. Lay next to the girl of my dreams. What this poem certainly implies. And there's more to say. I never run out of vocabulary to say to you, girl, you have always been the best to me. I can't believe I'm here, right now in this place, looking down at you. You in that face. Written while you slept with your arm around me and a smile on your face. 8/23 by Joshua Bruce. I don't have a title for that. Just called it Ashlee for now, but that's what I was doing until I laid down and fell asleep. And that's why I fell asleep. I wish I wouldn't have, but I can't be upset that I did, because I don't sleep much. And the fact I did says more about you than it does me. You're just not other girls. I just don't want to be other guys either. If I did something to make you mad now and you're not answering, then I'm sorry. I will never be perfect and not make mistakes, but I'll always be accountable and admit those mistakes and try to do better in the future. That's how I feel. Probably more than that. But Miss your face. Hope I see it again soon. I hope you're alright. I'll leave you alone now.